just what is a 4.0 average? For most high schools, a 4.0 means that a student received an A average in all of their classes. Sounds tough, right? So how many students do you think got such remarkable grades in the Antelope Valley? 10, 20, 50? Try 735. That's how many were honored at the H.W. Hunter Pavilion at the Antelope Valley Fairgrounds, a new record for the county. Along with all the praise and congratulations, scholarships were handed out to a few lucky students for all their hard work and accomplishments. Needless to say, they were pretty excited.
It honestly feels like an honor. I'm very proud of myself.
It's really a blessing because, to be like one out of like almost 800 students that were there at the event and to be able to actually win, feel like all the adrenaline rushing and stuff, it honestly just feels so surreal.
It feels really amazing. This is my first time winning anything, so it was pretty awesome.
So my Nana was she was crying. She was so excited for me, and she's really happy. And my mom, she was so excited too. She's so proud.
Yeah, my mom was really surprised. Like I said before, when my name was called, she was jumping up and down the audience. She ran up to get pictures of me on the stage. It was kind of exciting.
As a first-generation college student, actually, this all really so surreal and stuff because my parents, they're just so happy to see me going further than they did and opening up more paths and more doors for me because I get more opportunities and that's what they worked their whole life for.
Averaging a 4.0 requires a game plan. We asked them about their study habits.
My first half of high school, I had a really hard time with time management, but I've gotten better at that throughout the years, which I think that's one of the major things that's really helped me, trying to juggle school and volleyball.
Whenever my friends would want to hang out, I would be like, oh, I have homework. And so I gave up a lot of fun time for homework, but it's all really worth it. I would study for hours and then I would get a good grade and everything, so it pays off.
If I knew that an exam was gonna come up or a test or something, I would start studying for it ahead of time and do a little bit of studying each day and just try to manage my time in order to actually get everything.
But it's not just studying that's important. Colleges today expect well-rounded applicants with a lot of extracurricular activities and volunteer experience, something these students are well prepared for.
I'm actually the vice president of the ACS Club, which is the American Cancer Society Club on campus. So I help organize a lot of events for cancer survivors.
I've made blankets for the homeless shelters. I've sent packages to domestic violence shelters when I was in Girl Scouts.
I helped the elderly and I was with them for a while, and it was just amazing seeing a smile on their face.
One of the awards handed out that night was the inaugural Jenny Parks Memorial Scholarship, celebrating the life and career of the late Antelope Valley teacher, Jenny Parks. Of the 5 finalists, Quartz Hill High School senior Christabel received the award for first place, a $20,000 scholarship.
They started the scholarship in order to keep her memory alive and in order to inspire others to reach out to the world just as she did, and she made an impact in her life. Jenny Parks Memorial Scholarship is more service and community service than academic-wise. So basically they ask to see kind of a dedication to the community. They ask to see dedication to others, service to others before service to yourself. So just basically you have to be an all-around good person. You have to put others before you put yourself first, and just show empathy and grace and kindness to others. I volunteer with the children in my Sunday school from my church. That is one of the primary sources of volunteer work that I include in my application. I participate in cleanup days. I participate in local blood drives here at school. I am president of multiple organizations here on campus, including Senior Class Black Student Union, in order to give back to the school as well as give back to the campus. So I believe those are a couple of the activities that set me apart or show that I have a dedication to the community as well as a dedication to help others.
Though scholarships reflect the accomplishments of students like Christabel, the award ceremony also showcased just how incredible Antelope Valley schools are.
Something like this for the school is definitely a tremendous boon in terms of being able to show that students from Antelope Valley High School can and do have the drive to succeed.
Well, it means a lot because we have many kids that qualify with a grade point average that is a 4.0 or even higher.
It means a lot because it tells us that we're doing a good job and that we're doing what we're supposed to do, the students are doing what they're supposed to do. Scholarships mean everything. I think that the kids, they are constantly worried about paying for college. They all have worked hard enough to get into college and to go to college, but without this money, some of them would not have the opportunity to actually go ahead and go.
It means a lot. It means a lot. I feel like we're not often recognized by the scholars at our school. We may be known for other things. Some of those things really good, some of those things not so good. But we have some incredible students here.
I think it means that we're getting recognized for some of the awesome things our students are doing. There were a lot of students who went to that 4.0 event who we've known are awesome, and it's cool to see like the community realize how awesome they are too. I think sometimes our school gets a bad reputation and it's totally undeserved. I like seeing when we get the props that our kids have worked hard to deserve.
As the students move on to the next stage of their lives, some to college, some to serve their country,
I'm excited about going to basic training, but I'm a little nervous.
their teachers have one final piece of advice for them.
Keep growing, keep learning, keep listening. Always look for that next opportunity. Stay true to yourself.
Continue with what you're doing so far because it's working.
Squeaky wheel, gets the oil. You have to knock on, your professor's door. You have to go to those office hours.
I just want them to be brave, and I want them to not give up on their dreams when things get hard, because inevitably it does get hard.
Never forget the people who really have their hands on your shoulders and on your back pushing you forward. Don't be afraid to change lanes. Don't be afraid to be different.
I think sometimes in college it's really easy to live in a dorm where you have lots of friends who want to do stuff all the time, and to kind of get overwhelmed with school, especially your freshman year, and to let things pile up at the end. And so learning how to say no to some things and also how to say yes to other things and be intentional with that.
But perhaps it was Mr. Herman who said it best.
Work hard and show a lot of grit.